Come on now. Welcome back to the channel that listens and reacts and watches the newest K-pop comebacks and releases. Now, we're doing something a bit different today. We are reacting to something, but what is it?
We're reacting to our top 10 albums of the year. K-pop only.
Yeah.
I like that we said that at the
Yeah.
same time. We compiled, it took me several tries. I made about 5 top 10 lists, and I kept revising it over and over until I finally, came to something that I'm like, yeah, this is legit my favorite ones ranked.
He presented a number system way how he was doing, like calculating, like statistically, based on the songs and how many there are. And if you skip them, and what's like your ranking, like 1 through 10. And I was like, at first I was like, I'm gonna just go based on my instincts. Like, I really like this album, but then it's like, I have my favorites at the moment, and then I'm like, but I need to go back and look at all of this year, the 12 months,
Yeah, it's a lot.
And so I took on that system where I listed them out, and at first I was like, okay, what would I rank this 1 through 10, and I would do that, and I put a star whether I skip it or not. But I was like, I want to know statistically based on like the actual songs and like how many there are, and do I skip them?
I got mine primed and ready.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got mine. So do you want to count down, or
3, 2, 1.
Number 10.
Okay, Chill Kill and ISTJ. Yeah, NCT Dream, ISTJ, their third album. I chose that as my top 10. There were a lot of no skips on this one, and a lot of solid B-sides. I thought the title track was really great. Glitch Mode, I think, is their best title, but this one was pretty good too. It's got that change up. My favorite song on this one, it's gonna be Pretzel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
It's really
my favorite song from that album is Shoot, SOS.
Okay.
I love that song. That's one of my favorite NCT songs of all time. It's got that noise music vibe, and I just love all the rap moments in that one. But Pretzel's also one of my favorites. It has a really funky, weird beat that is just like so fun to listen to.
Yeah, I like the lyrics too. They're goofy.
Yeah. So I chose Chill Kill I didn't choose it statistically. It chose itself to be number 10. It had like a score of like in the upper 80s, I think, or maybe mid 80s. So yeah, we listened to this one recently on the channel, and I mean, I found it just to be overall like no bad songs on it. There are some that I would skip, but overall, like, I mean, the first 3, I found myself just like repeating those over and over, and I like all the songs. I think they really fit the group and the concept well. 10 songs, and it's just short, sweet, to the point as an album, and it's really good. Yeah,
Nice. Favorite one on that one?
Oh yeah, mine's Underwater. Oh god, I love that song.
Yeah, I think Iced Coffee.
Oh, interesting. That's one of my least favorites.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like it. I like the prettiness of it.
Guess we're moving on to number 9.
Yes, number 9. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay. We got the girlies.
We got the girlies.
The girlies. I wish we would have reacted to this one. I underestimated Weekly because of their previous releases, and I'm like, girls, what are we doing? We need to go back. And they went back to formula. They went back to formula and released some of the best B-sides I've ever heard in my life. Odyssey, Sweet Dream, A+, Ruby Dooby Doo. Like, come on. Why would I be liking a song called Ruby Dooby Doo? I'm not. No, what's his name? Scooby's little brother. Yeah.
Or Scrappy.
Yeah, but the only reason this isn't higher is because I just do not like that title track. It's very generic to me, and one of the B-sides is not as magical as the other ones. But if it had the title track was as magical as Odyssey and A+ and things like that, it would have been higher. But
yes, I chose Version Up by Odd Eye Circle, the triumphant comeback from Luna, and I think this was like the first real release after their Blockberry lawsuits and stuff, and they came back with a fierce set of songs here, and all of these on here to me I believe are no skips. Even the intro, the intro is like how they do they just set up the vibe of the album pretty well. Even though this is ranked here, let's see, was this? No, this isn't my S tier. That's another one.
Okay.
Okay, this isn't the S tier, but yeah, I put this here because I didn't return back to it too much. It didn't make my top 5 because of that, but it's still recognized as very good songs, very good B-sides, and
Yeah.
very catchy.
Yeah, my favorite for that one is probably Je ne sais quoi.
That was probably my favorite too. Yeah,
Wow.
it's hard to beat.
Yeah, it really is. It's almost like you can't put it into words. Je ne sais quoi, that's what it means.
Oh, okay.
So now we're moving on to number 8.
Number 8.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. What is that? Oh, the World Outlaw.
Yeah,
Okay, wow. Yeah, we're both showing different albums every time.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
so far.
That's so
I wonder
crazy.
if we're gonna match up. That'd be exciting.
I don't know. Okay, Fact Check by NCT 127. That's my group. Well, it's our group. This one, yeah, the title track is good. Fact Check. I don't think it hit as hard as Two Baddies or AO. I didn't return to it too much, but the B-sides are more of a standout on this one. Space, I did grow to like Space a little bit better. I gave this one a 93, but overall, like the B-side run from Je ne sais quoi to Love is a Beauty and Misty, that was the one that I went through a lot. Yeah, I just listened to those a lot.
Yeah.
And Parade is also a standout. And yeah, there's just a lot of good songs on here. And I had to put NCT on the top 10, so.
Yeah, Parade is my favorite on that. It's just so fun to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah, for this one, this is also another mini album. And I found that I didn't listen to it when it first came out because I was like, I don't know, I just didn't feel like it for some reason. And then I eventually found my way to it and I was like, hello? All of these songs are so good. Like, there's none that feel out of place. They all fit this same theme. And I mean, it's one of those cases where I like the B-sides more than the title track. That's kind of what happens to me a lot. Is like the title track's good, but I'm like, it could have been something else in it, like any of these really. And yeah, it's one of these albums that I can listen to all the way and not feel like I want to skip anything.
Yeah.
So that's really important to me.
And it is for me too.
And I think this got a 90. Number 7?
Number 7. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so I love the boys. We saw them in concert, and I want to see this song, the title track on this so badly. This is where like the title track is superior to all the songs on this album. Roar, oh, so good. And I love the B-sides too. I think they all, except for the opening track, is kind of cringe when they open up. I got a growling thirst inside of me. I'm like, no, you don't. Stop it. But I love this album, and it has one of the most beautiful ballads I've ever heard of in my life. Horizon. I'm not much of a ballad girly, but that one is like one of my favorite ballads of all time. And I love the B-side, Blah Blah Blah, Diamond Life. They're all so good. And if you haven't listened to this much, I recommend going back to it.
I think I will.
Because, oh my gosh, I love it.
I forgot to rank it. I mean, it wasn't on my list of things to do. Somehow.
There's just too many releases.
There was a lot.
I'm going to be missing some stuff that you may have acknowledged. I don't know.
I do remember Blah Blah on that one. I think that one's my favorite from what I can remember. Did this come out in the spring or winter this year?
This came out like May-ish.
May?
Yeah,
Okay.
springtime. But
we reviewed this. This is the last one we did, actually. The World Ep Fin from ATEEZ. I was very blown away by this one. I didn't think it would rank this high for me, but you know, it's one of those where I've just continued to listen to it back to back and, you know, beginning to end, and I'm like, man, there's just, the quality is there. It can't be ignored. And for it to make the top 10 and it just come out and we listened to it this week, I think speaks volumes to its quality. So favorites on here, I think it's the B-sides where they do the subunit songs.
Yeah.
Those I listen to the most.
Me too. My favorite is It's You. I've listened to that one. I on repeat.
I really like, I think I listen to Emergency the most,
Yeah, that one too.
but that one and Matt's.
Mhm.
Yeah, those are the top two.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good mix of songs. The fun songs, you got some good, like, more slow down songs, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just good synth electronic pop overall. So
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I
Okay.
got Even, and you got
Yeah,
NCT.
I won't lie, I forgot to include that.
Oh,
Or I just forgot about it. I think that's a really good
yeah.
album, though.
Yeah, I chose Target Me by Even. This is one of the new debut groups from Boys Planet, and they really surprised me with their debut album here, or EP rather. It stood out more than ZB1, their debut album. This one, to me, a lot of no skips. There's only like one.
Jukebox?
No, not Jukebox. The third one, great title track, and one of my favorite songs of the year, Your Text. I think when we reviewed it, or when we reacted to it, I kind of like teared up to it somehow. Like, I don't know, it just had like that kind of effect on me.
Yeah, just made you happy to listen to.
Yes, it's a very happy song.
Yeah.
And joyful.
I mean, yeah.
And I just wanted to give it the props it deserved. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I mean, we've already talked about Fact Check, my favorite song's Parade. I think this had a good run from Parade all the way to Misty, which was like, what, 6 or 7 songs? I'm not good at thinking about it off the fly. But from that run, I listened to it all the way through. I mean, I don't like Space. That was why it's not like higher, because I don't like that song. I don't like the last song, Real Life. I think those are misses, like completely misses. But Fact Check, I love that as a title, and I just think the B-sides have a great range from like the classic NCT Parade to Angel Eyes being like something never done before, and then you have, I love Yacht, I think that's such a fun song, and then the 2 ballads that are like so superior in the ballad genre.
Yeah.
That you got me listening to. So good job. Okay, now we're reaching the 5.
This is the top 5. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Miss Heejin from Luna released her solo EP, and I was like, okay, I think she's part of Artemis. I don't remember. I was like, okay, I got a feeling that this will be good, because so far the Luna releases post the Blockberry thing have been amazing, and this did not disappoint. I remember I texted you and I was like, y'all, you gotta check this out, because I have not been not listening to it. Like, I would just have it straight replaying, like driving to school, walking to class. It was just so good. And my favorite song, probably, I love the title track. I think that is so, like, when I instantly heard it, I was like, yeah, we got this. We got a banger.
It's a bopper.
And I think Video Games might be my favorite song from this. It's such a fun song.
My favorite off that one is Sad Girls Club.
Yeah, it's a good one too.
Yeah.
And even the song like Nokia, even though it's a ballad, like, I thought that was good too. It had like really good elements too. I'm like, I gotta listen to this whole thing through. Like,
so Letters with Notes by Young K is what I chose. And given I'm a big Day 6 fan, I had to put Young K in the top 5, just for the sheer amount of how well he is as a songwriter and a song crafter and a vocalist. He can do it all. And I was really impressed with this album. I think we reacted to it pretty well. We were very favorable for it. And yeah, a lot of just, there is some, I mean, I will listen to it all the way through, but on the occasion that I want to skip some songs, I do, because I don't mind listening to soul or, not to call it out, but...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, you know, it's like, I'll listen to them. They're no...
At least he's in the first, like, Young K's in the first half. You hear him first. Yeah. And then once Choil comes in, you'd be like, well, I'm technically not skipping it. I'm just going, I'm just moving on.
You're getting as much as you can out of Young K.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I loved a lot of songs on this one. My favorite being Dreamer. I believe that's the best one.
That is a good one.
That or Natural. It's like they're both in the top in my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you?
I would say that too, and just the title track, Nothing But. Those 3 together, I would have on repeat, and yeah. which is great. And I really like Let It Be Summer too. That one's fun.
Yes.
Okay, so we're moving on to number 4.
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Okay, yeah.
Loose Symbol.
Yep.
This almost made it for me. Not to spoil the rest, but
Why?
I'm talking
Why
about.
does it look like that?
Oh,
it didn't form the graphics yet?
Yeah, I didn't form the graphics. I chose Melting Point by Zero Base One. I was very impressed with this one. And I've listened to the first 3 tracks many a time. I've let them just play through. Sometimes I'll go all the way through to Kids Zone and Good Night. But most of the time, I'm just listening to those first 3.
Yeah, those are good.
There's something about their production that really stands out to me, and it's the kind of stuff I really look for. It kind of reminds me of some girl pop groups. They're kind of like fun, whimsical sounds they do. But yeah, I've been listening to this one a lot. I haven't really stopped. I wanted to give some Boys Planet Boys some more props. And,
Well, I'm glad you're doing that. 'Cause I did not, because I forgot. I listened to that one too.
Yeah.
And I do like those first 3. I listened to probably Take My Hand the most, but this is like K-pop Bible almost. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, listen. These B-sides are so superior that you can't even put them in a category with other B-sides. Because how are you gonna have from Real World all the way to Strawberry Soda a run like that? Think about it for a second. And I think the title track is good. If this would have ranked higher if I liked the title track enough, but I don't listen to it a lot. I think it's like you listen to the title track, you're like, okay, and you think you got an idea of the sound, and you listen to the B-side, you're like, oh, why is that there? I think the last song, I don't even consider Sensitive English version to be part of it. I didn't, because it's like, I don't associate that with the album. That shouldn't be on it.
Yeah.
As like, that's like a double song. It's like, cheating in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So, Day by Day is a good song too, but it's one I don't go back to because I'm just going back from Newtopia to Coloring, Newtopia to Coloring, to Strawberry Soda, The Real World, Newtopia to Coloring. Like, I would listen to those and have those in my head in class, and I'm like, I can't wait to get out of this class so I can get this song in my head and listen to it again. Yeah. So that is why this is number 3. We're at 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what score did this. Wait.
Are we? We're at 4.
Oh yeah, we're at 4. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, this got a 94 score because of that title track.
I will say, this was on a version of one of my top 10s, but when I put in the plays into account, it just didn't add up for me. And plus, I wasn't too impressed with the title, and they had that English version. I didn't like Day by Day. But like you said, Real World to Strawberry Soda, very good. It was in the top 10 at one point.
Okay.
Favorite B-side? Probably Strawberry Soda. No, Coloring. It's Coloring. Yeah.
Yeah, that one is the one that's like on the brink of 100 plays.
Yeah, oh, for you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's how much I love that song.
Wow, okay.
Come on. Like, to me, like, Coloring and Underwater, like, Coloring is Underwater's little sister. Underwater Red Velvet. Like, that's how my mind works.
Okay.
And I'm like, when I heard Underwater, I'm like, oh my gosh, Coloring's big sister.
Shit.
Okay, now we're at number 3.
Yeah, number 3.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Okay, we got NCT, but
different ones. Okay.
Can I just say, out of my 20, that was 20.
Oh, this one was 20?
It had a score of 76.
Wow.
And like I said, y'all, The Bat is my favorite song of the year, but that album, I just...
Golden Age, NCT, the 4th that they have come out with. The previous being Universe, that one was really good. I think this one, after listening to it more, oh God, they're both equal in my head. I like them both. But this one, you jeered the mixedness of it. I like that it's like that.
Okay.
I like the variance of sounds. I like that. Like, I'm not sure what to expect next, especially when we first listened to it. it's really, I put this at the top, at number 3 because I can listen, and I have listened to it from beginning to end many times, every song. And I'm like, yeah, I like this. I like it a lot.
I have not done that since we listened to it.
Oh,
so
wow.
that's how that's different.
Yeah. I mean, the Bat is awesome. I really enjoy those first 5 songs a lot. I tend to listen to those a lot. And then sometimes I'll skip Alley Oop, and sometimes I'll skip Not Your Fault, but most of the time I do listen to those all the way through. And I usually put this song, I started to fall in love with it. That's a strong word.
Yeah.
Like on the road when I would go do door dashing, and it's just, this was the album for me to go to if I just needed to have something on. Yeah.
Interesting. So your favorite song there?
Favorite, probably Kangaroo is my favorite.
Wow. Different animal for me, the bat. Come on. Yeah, so this I would say it's close to being male K-pop Bible.
Yeah.
Just for those first 4 songs out of the 6 songs being so superior that so this is not ranked higher because those last 2 songs, Can We Go Back, is good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I will sometimes listen to it, but the last one, no way. Ordinary is so ordinary. Come on, you kind of just fell into that one, didn't you? And it's the way I see it is like, why would I listen to those last 2 if I can just re-listen to Kiss or Strawberry Sunday again or whatever? What's it called? Strawberry Sunday?
Yep, Strawberry Sunday.
Why would I listen to that if I can just spend my time listening to those again? That's the way I see it. Like, and it's hard for me to pick from Perfume to Strawberry Sunday because, like, they're just so superior. They all have their charms. But if I had to pick my favorite song, probably be Kiss, because that could be title track worthy alone.
Yeah.
But you got that dive and that sultry dive. And you got Strawberry Sunday with that superior bridge. It's hard. But that's how I feel about it.
My favorite on that one is Dive.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
2.
Number 2. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, what was that? Did we switch around?
Did you put that? This is number 5?
I think so.
And I put that as number 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
We kind of linked in a way.
We did kind of link.
But
yeah.
not really. We're not going to link at all. I can just tell.
Yeah, we're not.
I think this is like alternative / rock K-pop Bible. I just feeling that word today, that term.
It fits.
Because this, when I look back at it, this was like one of my comfort albums going through this school semester. It was just so good. It came out in the beginning of the semester. And I just would listen to it all the time, like pretty much a run through sometimes. Like especially when I'm getting ready in the mornings, I would just have this on and just have it play through. And I think, yeah, the more you listen to it, the more you're like, wow. Like that first reaction we had, like it was a good reaction I had to it, but as you listen to it more, I just got so attached to it. And I was just like longing for more from Young K and from Day 6, and they're all out of the military now. They're all in the military now, and it's got me so excited. But I just feel so, it's so good, and I just feel he really puts his heart and his soul into this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that it's just all him, and it's just so beautiful, and I love all the songs. Even though Soul has Choiled, like we talked about that earlier, a lot of these had like 8 through 10 scores, and I only had like Soul and maybe Strange as skips, but everything else was just like superior.
I put Tejan. This is the only one that got an S tier because it got over the threshold of points. I ranked every song almost either a 9 or a 10. And every song is a no skip, in my opinion. And I would put this on a lot. This one and Golden Age and the number 1 were ones that I would just put on, just have something on. And I'm just like, yeah, I can listen to this anytime.
Yeah.
And Yeah, I think I already said my favorite was Sad Girls Club.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a really, really solid EP.
Yeah.
Um,
Especially for a
yeah.
solo.
That's what I was going to say. Like, she's a soloist, it's a debut, but we've known her from Luna.
Yeah.
But, it's so good. So good.
Mm-hmm. And now we're to number 1.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
I
had a feeling.
It's Perfume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it. I really do.
And I understand why that's there. Yeah. So Perfume, she talked about it. This one is a no skip all the way through, even with Ordinary and Can We Go Back. I know. I think it's good. I like it. But that first 4, this wasn't on there. I mean, it was on the top 10, but it wasn't at the top until I put the plays in the account. They each have over 30, not including Ordinary, which, but those first 5 songs, I can just go back to anytime, dude. Like, anytime. These are the ones I played in my walks in the mornings. And yeah, man, I put on Perfumes like, down, and like, yeah, let's get this walk going on, man.
It gets you pumped up.
Yes, it gets you pumped up, and
it's a good like strutting song, like a walk, like taking good strides. It just gets you.
I
puts a pump in your step.
I would try to stretch the BPM.
Yeah.
Just but this was up there because of the plays and because it's just so good. I think it got a 96, I believe. And Heejin got a 102.
Oh.
But I put this up there because it's been in my rotation longer than Heejin.
Yeah. Wouldn't we be so blessed if we actually got a comeback from them? Like, if this this can't be just a one-time thing. We have to do more with this subunit.
And one more note, I love R&B type stuff, especially when NCT does it, and when you got them doing R&B.
Yeah.
It's a number 1 for me. So
So this is my K-pop Bible of 2023, because these had no skips. They all had stars, and they're all like 9 to 10.
Yeah.
Because even the intro is iconic. Okay, did you wait? Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And you're gonna put in some callbacks from that last album that was iconic. Yeah. You got me. I'm in. And I just love Luna for their intros in general, but this is the most iconic intro of all time. And then Air Force One, okay, very interesting title track. I was not expecting the way that song went with the chorus and stuff, but then like it got really catchy. I was like, okay, I get it. And then you go to Je ne sais quoi, and you got Lucid, and you got Love Me Like, you got My Secret Playlist, and you're like, it's over? No! So you just repeat it. And so it's never over.
Yeah.
But this, like, I could listen to this. There's no skips for me. Like, none, like, fall flat to me. And, yeah, like, and it just makes sense listening to it the whole way through. Like, I don't need to, like, just pick songs and be like, I'll just listen to this one. Listen to it.
Yeah.
But Je ne sais quoi is my favorite, so sometimes I'll go back and just replay that one before I move on to the rest of the album. So
there was a version of my top 10 where that was number 2. I kind of regret demoting it that low. I think it was at number 9.
Yeah, I saw that. I was trying not to react so much.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So I was like, wait a second.
It's really good.
I feel like, in a way, Perfume and Odd Eye Circle version up are like brother sister. You know, like they got the same amount of songs. They kind of got the same vibe in a way. That was more R&B sultry, but like they both have 3 people. They're both kind of like black and white vibes with the covers and like with the concepts in a way, you know? Wanted to go over number 11, which is the Get Up EP from New Jeans.
Yeah.
This has one of my favorite songs of all time, Super Shy, Grew On Me. That song is so fun, and the choreo is so fun. And plus it has, I forget, ETA, which is interesting. It kind of had to grow on me a little bit. And Cool With You, right? Is that one of the B-sides? Cool With You. That's such a good, superior B-side. And New Jeans song was good too. But the only two songs that fell flat were the title track, Get Up, which is 30 seconds. Explain.
Like, come on, man, come on.
You said, oh wait, I don't have a bridge for this, or a verse, or two verses. Oh, okay. Anyways. And then ASAP was kind of just like, it was kind of a miss for me. I didn't like ASAP. So.
I think I just liked ETA off that one. I really can't, I don't recall that one at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think the songs are just so short and like, not forgettable, but I just didn't return that one to that one.
Yeah.
Ayo by NCT 127, which is kind of cheating because it's just two baddies repackaged.
Hey, I have that as number, I think it's number 14.
Yeah.
Because it can add a whole new perspective to the album, really, when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Adding some extra songs like Skyscraper and having Ayo, it's like, I think Two Baddies the album is more superior because those B-sides just fit that Two Baddies concept more.
Yeah.
But Ayo did come out this year.
It did.
My World by aespa.
Oh,
with the
yeah.
superior B-sides and the pretty good title track that had to grow on me. It's like, spicy, this sounds different, but it really worked with aespa. And it had, you got salty and sweet, you got thirsty. And My World, that really interesting opener with Novice herself. We finally got a feature from Novice.
Another one for me is going to be Soul Collection by Only One Of. I love this one a lot. I remember listening to the first five a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes I skip Soul Drift, but I really love Chrome Hearts, Mirage, Candy Bomb, and Blue Blue Soul.
Yeah. Yeah, I like those too, and I like Chrome Hearts the way it starts out, and I'm like, I forgot why I don't listen to this a lot. And then it goes to ouch, 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 and I'm like, I can't. That is just so weird to me. I just can't.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Like the choreo. That's what they do in the choreo.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not seeing that. I can't. Another honorable mention, I think this one came 15th, is Shalala by Taeyong.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, amazing title track, first of all. Amazing debut from my favorite member of NCT. And I think some good B-sides. Some of them missed for me. Like, I didn't like Guando. I didn't like Mood, or however the sequence goes. But I like the other B-sides, like Ruby, 4-4, File Not Found. Those were really good.
8 Pink, Self. They got some fun songs on here. The 3 songs on here, D&D. I mean, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
Come
he's
on.
a nerd. So.
That's not what it means, but that's how I interpret it. And then Witcha and Candy, yeah, those are really standout songs to me, and I do return to them.
What came 16th is Killer, the second mini album repackage. Another repackage from SM. This I put here because when I first listened to Gasoline, his album, I listened to it and I was like, I just can't vibe with this. I think every song sounds the same. I didn't like anything about it. And then I listened to this in the car one day because I'll give it a chance. I think the album cover looks really cool. And I gave it a chance. I was like, wow, this song's really good. I listened to everything else. I'm like, wow, I'm glad I revisited this because I really like the majority of the songs on this album. And this is a really good length of an album. Like the repackaged, like 15 or so songs. They all don't sound the same. Like I just had to re-listen to it from a new perspective, from this perspective, not the Gasoline perspective. So
I need to re-listen to that.
Yeah, and Gasoline is good too. I didn't like it when it first came out, but now I'm like, okay, I get it. And but I just think having a repackage gives like the album itself a second chance at being branded a different way.
Yeah,
and to get to you in a different way, and that's what this did for me.
For this one, okay, it's weird. It's oddball, but it is Icky by Card.
Yeah, I forgot about that song.
I like almost every song on this album except for the instrumental and the remix, whatever. I have never been a Card fan. Let's set the record straight. This is my only entry in the Card, and they're kind of a meme between us because I don't know.
We just don't listen to it, and then we see them everywhere, and it's like, Card, like, and I don't know. Yeah. It's just a meme that we just have. We just don't listen to them.
It's just funny because it's a K instead of a C.
Yeah.
It's like Card.
It's
like a hard K.
If it was a C, maybe our perception of them would be different.
It might be.
Think about it.
Be, but
just one letter can change, and you would have had us in your audience at Louisville.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's see. I just have two more honorable mentions. Kill My Doubt EP was pretty good. I think Cake was a great title track. Really itsy, you know? I was like, okay, after Cheshire, after Sneakers, those two I just did not like. We're back with kind of the quirky, itsy sound and some really good B-sides, like Kill Shot was good, Bratty's good, and None of My Business is good too. I think they're all good. It's just some of them I go back to, but mainly Cake, because I was learning the dance.
Yeah, that's another good one. I would consider that also an honorable mention. Team
Yeah.
Fresh by Stacy. The first four, yeah, they're pretty great, but then, you know, as you probably saw,
Oh yeah, I forgot.
the
I saw that. I'm like, only 4 songs? Yeah, there's like a sped up version, an English version.
yeah, they just don't need to be on there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, see, those will manipulate our ranking system, because we're not gonna listen to those. But those 4 songs, because that is an EP. Those 4 songs can be the EP
Yeah,
itself.
yeah.
But you add those nonsense, it's like, come on. Let's think for a second. This is my last honorable mention. This was 19th. 5 Star by Stray Kids. This had like a good first half, and then the second half kind of fell flat for me. The first 4 or 5, I think, until we get to Top Line, or when we get to Top Line, because Top Line's good, are all really good, like close to 10s, you know? And I think S-Class was a really good title track for Stray Kids, and a good album opener, Hall of Fame. And Item is my favorite B-side on that album.
Yes.
But as we get to like the last half, or just the second half, it just feels like you're putting all the good songs first. Like I can see that and I can hear that. And then you put Collision, F&F, Get Lit, Dance Like Crazy. I cannot stand Dance Like Crazy. I tried listening to it and I'm like, dear God, I can't. And I'm like, I get it. I get why people will like it. It's cute. I just can't. We're only gonna dance like crazy just cause I like it, la la la.
Oh my
I
God.
can't.
I forgot about that.
I
Oh my
can't.
gosh.
And I know you guys put in a lot of hard work making those songs. I know Bang Chan is watching this. I requested it. But Bang Chan, let's think a little bit. Let's put those first 5 in like an EP mini album and then put those somewhere else. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah.
Off my soapbox.
I will say Loose Symbol was number 11 for me. I do remember that. It almost made the top 10. But the play count just wasn't there, unfortunately. I was like, yeah, did I really listen to this a lot? The last one for me is going to be On My Youth by Wavy. Just for those first 6 songs. I returned to those a lot, and I still do every now and then. I think On My Youth is a really great title track. It might be their best one, in my opinion. Invincible, best song on here.
Yeah. I think my favorite song is Rodeo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love noise
Rodeo.
music. It's been like rodeo. I found out those are like all the rappers in that song. There's no singers in that song.
Oh.
Well, we have reached our top 10 K-pop albums with honorable mentions. I thought we were going to link up at one point, but we did not.
We didn't at all.
We had some opposites, but overall, it was interesting.
We had a lot of we had some similar albums in our top 10s, but we just thought differently of them. So
yeah, we had different plays, different priorities. And it's interesting how our favorite B-sides, or our favorite songs of the year almost, our albums, you didn't even mention your album at all. Kepler.
No, I didn't.
He did not mention that album at all because I get it. It's not memorable.
No.
But, you know, Golden Age for me, that one was ranked last in my list. But The Bat is the best for me.
One final thing. What were you most surprised about in my list? Yeah, I'm asking you, what were you most surprised about on my list?
I choked on my spit. And I was so surprised. I was surprised that Odd Eye Circle version Up was so down. Up.
Yeah.
You said, you saw version Up and you said, okay, up? Okay, going up the list to 9. No, because that was my number 1. And let's see. Golden Age being on there, just because how I feel about it, and Heejin being number 2, interesting. First of all, you're welcome.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Oh yeah, the fact that Loose Symbol was not even on there.
Yeah.
Especially with the way I felt that we both reacted the same way to it.
Yes.
But we just took it, we just went home and thought about it differently. You didn't really want to return to it that much. I made it my whole personality for a little bit.
Can I see yours again? So I can remember. I think the one, I know it just came out this week, but you had the world.
So this is my 2010.
Okay. So you had ATs in your honorable mentions.
Yeah. See, let's rearrange too. Like, I think that one was further up, but then I thought about it, and I'm like, this feels too new, and I feel like I'm already like not listening to it a lot. I just had like 3 songs on rotation.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think I'm just most surprised by Golden Age being that low.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, but honestly, your top 10 makes a lot of sense. I think it's good top 10.
Yeah. Thank you. These 4 right here, Loose Symbol, Perfume, Young K, and Version Up. I was like, I don't know where to put these because I think these are all like, they could be number 1 to me.
Yeah. In
their own way.
But I guess the 2 I am surprised by is Outlaw and Chill Kill. I didn't know you liked Chill Kill that much to be a top 10
yeah,
but
I didn't know. I didn't think I liked it that much either, but then I looked at it and I'm like, as a whole, like, this is just good, and I have listened to it all the way through, like when I'm getting ready. Like, that's one of those ones. It's kind of like ISTJ to me, where I could listen to it all the way through.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Let us know in the comments what your top 10 are.
Yeah, if you can even fathom. This took a lot of work when I was in the library, when I should have been studying for stuff. I was like, this takes priority for just a second because I need to know. And I'm overall very satisfied with it. Anyways, bye, and we'll see you in the next comeback.